When you historically look at what happened in Katrina, getting folks evacuated was a huge problem. There really wasn't an organized mechanism in place to get the citizenry evacuated out of harm's way. Now there is.
You know, there's been a significant improvement done in highway capacity, and specifically those segments in and around New Orleans and the North Shore, you know, I-10 there in Jefferson Parish, and of course the twin spans going across Lake Pontchartrain. You know, we've now added additional lanes, and certainly the improvements that we've done on I-12 and the North Shore, and the capacity improvements here in Baton Rouge all work toward providing us additional resources in order to allow people to evacuate more orderly.
We have standing contracts that brings us a great deal of commercial bus assets to the state, as well as we've developed through the Department of Education and in concert with Louisiana National Guard, who are going to be our drivers for school buses in those instances where using a commercial bus wouldn't be appropriate.
We've implemented what we call contraflow operations 3 times previously. Once in 2004 for Hurricane Ivan, and of course Hurricane Katrina in 2005, and then in 2008 Hurricane Gustav. In each one of those evacuation actions, you know, we've learned from things that we did well, obviously things that needed to be improved.
Really, in a way, the doing part in an emergency response is, in many respects, it's the easy part. It's preparing for an emergency to make sure that everyone knows what is being going on the left and right, what your sister agencies are doing, what local officials are doing, and what even federal officials are doing.
The Motorist Assistance Patrols is a program that we run during normal operations, normal business hours of a given weekday in our major urban areas, Shreveport, Baton Rouge, and New Orleans. And certainly it's a key component of our evacuation plan, along with contraflow, something that we feel like is needed, especially with a mass evacuation, in order to get additional vehicles on the road that can assist stranded motorists. Because if you have a breakdown in a travel lane that is being used for evacuation, that can create a significant problem for you. Certainly I would say that the public is much more connected in 2015 than they were in 2005. What resulted after the evacuation of Hurricane Katrina, the administration saw the importance of establishing traffic management centers in order to be able to become sort of a clearinghouse of being able to gather real-time information and to be able to get that out to the public as quickly as possible. And that information is very important because it allows us to get information pretty much spot on while the public is driving on the road. And I think that all of that works towards our capability of improving the evacuation event, should we ever have to address that in the future.